Should be good here. Looks good. It's 2-2 here on Torres. Carpenter had a leadoff home run, but so did Smith for the Rangers. And Seager also homered to make it 2-0. But then, of course, Carpenter homered, making it 2-1. So now up is Colt Keith with one away in a 2-1 game. All right, I'm getting my playback up. Sorry about the late start. DeGrom is the pitcher, so could be a tough game. Call it strike one to Keith. All right, sounds like we're all good then. Yep, okay. At the gym earlier? Nice. How'd the gym go? Diamondbacks had a 10 burger and still lost. That's a bad pitching. That's what that means. Usually that means bad pitching anyway. I think I'm a little close still. There we go. So 2 here on Colt Keith. Ball one. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out our stream. Maybe get some people in here because we had a little bit of a late start. 1-2. And Keith gets called out on strikes, 2 away. Here's Riley Green. 2-1 Rangers lead here in the bottom of the first. Yeah, they're 26-13, pretty solid record. Hopefully we can keep it going. Of course, this game isn't off to the greatest start. Fouled away by Green. A 1. Ball 1. So athletics. Oh, in the playoffs? That'd be pretty fun. It kind of is obvious, though, that they kind of sold the team so they could perform better or get moved out anyway. Get themselves over to a new stadium. Yeah, we technically, I feel like the Dodgers would technically be ahead of us because of head-to-head, but we have a better run differential, so I don't know what's more important in baseball. Riley Green strikes out. Tigers get struck out on the side. They do homer, though, to cut the lead. 2-1. Rangers lead. Top of the second. We'll see how Flaherty does. Hopefully a little bit better. Carter, Heim, and Young do up. Yeesh. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help the stream out. Gets more people in here. Puts hair on your chest. Helps you grow a beard. Does all kinds of things for you. That is if you're willing to press like. No harm will come of it. He may even be given $1 million one day. Tigers are the most surprising with the Cubs. I would say the Tigers are a little surprising in that they're as good as they've been. But them being a contending playoff team really isn't that surprising. Contending for the division isn't that surprising. It's just where they are is a little surprising, I would say. But again, it's not like they weren't good, you know what I mean, at the end of last year, and it's kind of clearly just carrying over. I would say I agree on the Cubs, though. I didn't really expect the Cubs to be as good as they've been. Maybe some people were like, oh, yeah, we definitely knew the. Oh, sweet. Hell yeah. I appreciate the no likes by everybody. That unfortunately means that everyone who hasn't liked the stream is gay. And that means there are probably only 2 people who in here who aren't gay, because there's only 4 likes. It's says a lot about the people watching the stream. That's all I have to say. A lot of Kamala voters in here. We get it. We're cool. Personally, I like the stream twice on both my accounts, so that makes me double straight. The rules. I didn't make them up. Someone else did. 2-0 on Carter. 3-0 on Carter. Looks like Flaherty's going to help out the... I don't know. He kind of sucks now, Jack Flaherty. We should put him on the injured list. He's back to his Oriole days. But you don't like likes? Well, you're also gay, Space. That's why. You forgot about that part. Not just kidding. 3-1. Looks like he goes true. I mean, and he gives up a home run. Nice. 3rd of the game. Yep, take him out. He can't pitch right now. He's hurt. Well, we just lost Casey Mize on the injured list, and I'm going to guess that Jack Flaherty's going down too pretty after this game. Space, I blame you. I know you're a big-time Rangers fan. I remember you saying you were glad they beat you guys in the World Series that year. Space is like, bro, I'll fight you over saying shit like that. Well, we had cut the lead from down 2, but then Flaherty decides to just keep serving up home runs this afternoon. 0-2. We've played each other before. The Rangers and Tigers have had a pretty cool playoff history together. Boo. Space, did you see Ohtani mock Gurriel? Gurriel hit that, grand slam in the 5th inning to tie the game up or something and did that celebration. And then Ohtani took the lead in the 9th and then hit the same celly. Did you see that? 2-2. Apparently his brother was the one who mocked, who went like this at like a Chinese pitcher or an Asian pitcher a couple years ago. Kind of makes it a little crazier, doesn't it? Anyway, Young's up. Young versus Young. Yeah, Casey Mize has a hamstring injury. Should only be like a few weeks or a couple days or 15 days or whatever. Hopefully it's along the shorter end of that. 1 away. Haim strikes out. Looks like Young's going to fly out. 2 away. You ready to acknowledge that the Patriots are going to win the division, Space? Patriots 2025 AFC champions. Patriots 2025 AFC champions. Patriots 2026 Super Bowl champions. You can already see it. 0-1. Actually, it would be kind of cool to win as a wild card team. Yeah, the 5-year rest is over. Patriots are back. We're back. O2 here on Smith. Bro's posting scores from the Mac Jones era. From when Bill Belichick was coaching the team, bro. Really? I have a number for you. 911, your coach. Going to be the 2nd to 7. Yeah, the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl as a 7th seed this year. And Josh Smith flies out. We'll end the inning. The Rangers get a run, though, on another solo homer. They have 3 today so far for Smith, Seager, and Carter. So, not a good start here. 3-1. Top of the 2nd. We'll see if the Tigers can get any runs back. It'll be Torkelson, McKinstry, and Sweeney. You see the last hitters in both lineups are named Jace Young or Josh Young. They both play third base. Isn't that crazy? By the way, Space, did you know that both the Youngs on our teams are actually brothers? Or well, that's like the pretend thing that they're doing. Like before the game, they had the 2 Youngs stand next to each other and they're like, "Hey, we have brothers here." It's like they're not related. Like they're not. It's weird when they pretend that people are, though. Like they never really talk about how Cindy Sweeney and Trey Sweeney are cousins, or Hunter Green and Riley Green are brothers, or Carrie Carpenter is related to Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, Chris Paul and Jake Paul are related. They're brothers, but they pretend like Logan Paul's his brother. I don't like what, just because they look kind of similar. I don't understand that one. But like, yeah, Chris Paul, Jake Paul, they never talk about that. Bill Gates and Antonio Gates. Did you know that they're brothers? What's up, Tom? Yeah, like the wide receiver or the tight end and Bill Gates. Yeah, like those guys are brothers. Bet you guys didn't know that. They had the same mom. I think different dads, though. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps out our stream, and no one's really done so yet, and you're still listening, being a freeloader. Make sure you drop a like. Help the stream out, get some more people in here. I see we've only got 6, which is pretty bad, which means everyone's just kind of listening here without doing any interacting, just kind of watching, being gay. So that's why you're gay if you don't leave a like or talk. You're just kind of gay. Not my choice. It's your choice. You know, we're pro-choice here, and you choose to be gay. 1, 2. Gay NPCs, pretty much, yeah. You know, there a lot of these people's favorite version of Rockstar or Grand Theft Auto was the Ballad of Gay Tony, and we know now. We know why now. But no, I'm just kidding, by the way. You don't have to leave a like. I'd appreciate it if you do, though. It does help out our little stream here. Truthfully, we just do that to pass the time in between the innings. Spencer Torkelson strikes out, 1 away. I'll take the blame yesterday for the no-hitter and perfect game, phone out of tech. Oh, damn, Harley. No one's to blame for that one. It's just hard to throw a no-hitter. It would have been nice to get a shutout at least, but 0-1 here on McKinstry. Dude, the Rockies are, believe it or not, the Rockies are actually 32-6. What's up, Jake? The Tigers were the first team to beat them in a while. The fake news media keeps putting their loss total first. And it's weird. It's really strange. Rockies are the best team in the league, and as soon as someone exposes the corrupt regime of MLB. Sorry, I forgot the word I was going to use there. Sooner we can get rid of. We can have the true Rockies record revealed. 32-6. Generationally talented team. Most teams fear the Rockies. The MLB works with them to fake scores, to fake lineup cards. It's a really dirty game. The Tigers legitimately beat them, though. Beat them in 3 games. You know, the Tigers swept them in under 24 hours. 0-2. Or 2 away after McKinstry strikes out. Here's Sweeney. I'm not even kidding. The Tigers beat the Rockies 3 times in 23 hours and 58 minutes. Isn't that crazy? Game 1 started like 6:42 or something like that on a or like 6:40 and like 38 seconds on Wednesday, and game 3 ended at 6:38:52 on Thursday. Isn't that crazy? Or something like that. That's kind of how that played out. Yeah, Colorado time, by the way, not our time. 0-2. Yeah, but still, we beat a team 3 times in 24 hours. That's pretty crazy. That has to be one of the fastest sweeps ever. By the way, it'll remain 0-2 on Sweeney. Tiger's not really doing anything here. Yep. We scored 21 runs in 2 games. Pretty crazy, right, Space? We outscored them like fucking 28-29 to 9. It was a pretty crazy series. And Trey Sweeney strikes out on a foul tip. 6 Tigers have been carved up. Uh-oh. This isn't looking like our game. 42-4. Yeah, we've been on a run, but it's kind of looking like we're getting iced out. Well, it's early. I don't really care about early. Top of the third, 3-1 Rangers. It'll be Langford, Seager, Peterson. Langford, Seager, and Peterson do up here in the top of the third. 3-1 Rangers lead. There have been 4 home runs today. That's all the offense. Smith, Seager, and Carter hit a home run for the Rangers, and Carey hit one for us. Carey Bonds. It's the young game, though. If you look in both lineup spots at the 9 hole. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so, or else you're gonna be woken up to a spider on your nose. It's not gonna bite you or cause you any problems because you'll be able to deal with it. But when you wake up, there'll be a big old spider on your nose, just sitting there, hanging out, doing its own thing. That'll happen though. List 10 different plays when Jack Flaherty is pitching, or is it just me? List 10 plays different. What? Dude, you have so many typos. I literally have, I list 10 plays different when Jack Flaherty is pitching, or is it, I don't know what you're trying to say in the first part. I get like, is pitching pigeon, or is it me? Is it pitch it? Is supposed to be is pitching, or is it just me? But I don't know what list 10 different plays. Or list 10 plays different. I don't, who? Ball 1. Fucking Christ. 3-0. Yeah, all right. He's hurt. Get him out of there. He's about to give up more runs. I don't even think he's trying to pitch around, by the way. Oh, great. Nido's catching. That's why it sucks ass. Oh, that sucks. Nido's the worst. I hate when he's catching. He's very bad at it. Fouled away. It's 3-2. I don't think I've ever seen him call a good game as a catcher or like have a pitcher have a good game while he's caught for us this year. And he walks Langford. Cool. Leadoff man on. Here's Seager. 2-run homer. Well, pretty good strategy. They can't hit home runs if you just walk everybody. Got a swing and strike. It's 1-1. Two one now. Another ball. Well, all three would have been balls if he hadn't swung at the first one. Seager hadn't swung at the first or the second pitch. Sorry. 2-1. Called strike. Not really sure why. It's 2-2. Sort of an unfortunate pitch for Seager. Unfortunate call, rather, I suppose. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream, especially if you're not chatting, which is pretty much everybody here. Fine to not chat, just make sure you drop a like. 3-2. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me. What's up, Michael? Pretty much, yeah. We need the bullpen to come in. Corey Seager flies out, one away. Here's Jock Peterson. 1 on, 1 out. Let's hope for a ground ball here, turn 2. So we can head to the bottom of the third. Ball 1. Yeah, I mean, it would help Flaherty probably. 2-0. Bro, what are you doing? His control's been pretty bad this year. Called strike. Should be 3-0 in the count if we're being real honest. Three one. Has DeGrom not been good lately? Oh, it's tough sledding. I thought you said it's tough stacking. I was like, it seems like it's tough sledding. But yeah, okay. I read that wrong. 3-2 on a called strike. He's taking a lot. And it looks like he is giving up another home run. It's 5-1. God damn it, dude. He's clearly hurt. He's just giving up long balls now. One out. Base is clear. Four home runs by Jack Flaherty allowed. Swing and strike one. One, two. I'd imagine this is it for Flaherty tonight. I think he's hurt, to be honest. He has no control right now. What's up, Spider? One, two. Yeah, we're having a good year. Tigers are. A lot of teams right down our throat though. Like there's a pause. A lot of teams like right there as well though. Here's Simeon though with a 1-2 count. 2-2 now. Okay, they get Marcus Simeon swinging two away. Here's Garcia with two down, two across the inning. It's 5-1. Rangers up. Up to 14 likes. Hey, that's pretty good. If you haven't dropped one yet, consider doing so. It does help out our little stream here. Yeah. Maybe we'll get some better luck and start winning the game if we get some likes. Who knows? I doubt it, but it could help. Good karma, some good mojo out in the world. I suppose unless you're a Rangers fan and you want them to win. But then you're gay. And they get Garcia swinging. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Naito, Young, and Carpenter for the Tigers. Naito, Young, and Carpenter. 8-9-1 for Detroit. 5-1. Tigers getting blown out. Well, things aren't looking so hot in this one, boys. I think the goddamn government's finally going to get us. They've been trying to shut us down for so long. It looks like they might have gotten their wish. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so, especially if you don't feel like chatting, especially if you don't chat much. It gives the stream some interaction, gets more people in here, makes you not gay, a whole bunch of things. And if you're just going to sit here and watch, you should at least leave a like. Otherwise, you're going to get jumped in an alley by the Honey Smacks frog. He's just going to run up and fucking start firing on you. Pow, 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 pow. And you're not even going to know what happens. And he's just going to be like, that's what you get, pussy. And then he's going to drive away with Captain Crunch. Do you really want that in your life? To be stalked by breakfast cereal mascots? Get the fuck bit out of you in random moments of your life? And not in a physically horrible way, just in a way that makes you feel demoralized and a little emasculated each time. We're like, damn. What's up, JM? Naito, Young, and Carpenter do up here in the bottom of the third. Tigers losing 5-1. Rangers have 4 home runs in this game. Flaherty's getting tagged up. There we go. We're up to 15 whole likes. One less gay. Anyway, I appreciate everyone who's left a like. Everyone else, I appreciate you watching at least. Thank you. If you leave a like, I'd appreciate you more. But, it's all the same. I guess. And Naito gets out right away. 1 out. Here's Young. A 1 here to Young. Ball 1 down low. I couldn't watch anymore. I can't stand that turf. Oh, are you talking about what? What are you talking about, JM? Young strikes out, 2 away. Top of the order here is Kerry Carpenter. He's responsible for our only run, our only hit. He's responsible for all of our offense. Everyone else basically struck out. Everyone but Naito and Carpenter struck out last at bat. Or first time through the lineup. Is it just a bad start for Flaherty? Was he had like fucking 2 as a Tiger? 2-0 or 2-1. Yeah, he passed away a couple days ago. Didn't Chet have a very rare blood disorder? If I'm remembering that correctly. 3-1. Or was that someone else who died recently that had the super rare blood disorder? It just kind of killed him. 3-2. It's I think it's Chet Lemon I'm thinking of. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh yeah, Carpenter will get a base hit. 1 on. Nice little 2-out single. Maybe some more hitting can get some more offense in. By the way, if you haven't dropped I'm never going to stop talking about the likes till we get to 20, by the way. If you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream. Try to get to a like of about 20 each stream. Appreciate if you can help out. Thank you. Here's Torres. It's 0-1. He was a Jehovah's Witness. He didn't want transfusions. Is that what happened? Well, that makes sense. Carpenter, that'd be a base hit by Torres. 2 on now with 2 out. Tiger's starting to get a little action going here into the in the third, but there is 2 away, unfortunately, so they kind of got to get everything moving here. Keith is up now with 2 on and 2 out. One on Keith. Yeah, that's pretty rough though for Chet. One 0. Two 0. Yeah. 2-1. It wasn't just blood it was like rare types of cancers too. It wasn't just like, oh, you have blood cancer. It's like, oh, you have this kind of rare blood cancer. Called strike 2. Not really sure why he took that pitch pretty much right down the middle. Backdoor twice in a row. Three 0 or 3-2, sorry. Runners will be on the move. And Colt gets out anyway. Never mind. All right, we'll head to the top of the fourth. Tigers get some guys on, but they don't do anything with it. Not really surprised with Colt Keith batting. Carter Hyman Young. Top of the fourth. Angels look to add to a 5-1 lead. Boo. All right. Commercial break. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out our stream, gets more people in here. Gets us closer to the like goal of 20. We have about 15 right now, which is pretty good, but could be better. Yeah, it just helps our stream out if you interact with it in some way. So you can chat, you can leave a like, just help us out if you're watching along and whatever. Otherwise, fuck you, and I hope that you I don't know. You shit your pants. I'm running out of original things to say if if people don't like it. So I guess I'm just gonna go with I hope you shit your pants. Like I hope you shit through them. It's such a bad one. Anyway, Sean Gunther's in the game. That makes sense. Flaherty wasn't pitching good. But everyone who's left a like, everyone hanging out, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in this evening. Hopefully you're having a good night. Enjoying the nice ass weather. Yeah, this game has 5 home runs, 1 for the Tigers and 4 for the Rangers. Carpenter has our home run. For the Rangers, it's Smith, Seager, Peterson, and Carter that have home runs this afternoon. Sean Gunther's in to pitch for the Tigers. They're going to bring in a lefty. Make sure you help us out with likes. Get us up to 20. We're at about 15 or 16 right now. Call it strike 1 to Carter. And it would help our stream out a ton. Thank you if you can. If you can't, that's cool too. All right, they get Carter to ground out, 1 away. Here's Heim. Hopefully we can get him pretty quickly too. Rangers lineup is a lot stronger looking than it was yesterday. The hilarious Skubal lineups that exist are always my favorite. Just shoving as many righties in the organization as possible into the lineup. Dealing with Tarik Skubal 101. For the NFL color rushes, 2-0 on Heim. Man, Nido's the worst catcher ever. Two one here on Heim. Well, he swings and misses. It's 2-2. Can't wait to get Rodgers back. Yeah, it'll be nice to have Jake back. Even if he's just more of the catcher, backup catcher, be better than Nido. I don't want to talk to you today. Extra shots. Jonah Heim grounds out, 2 away. Here's Josh Young. One zero. All right, that's going to be a quick inning. They get a little fly out there. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Score stays 5-1. Tigers are doing pretty good. It'll be Green, Torque, and McKinstry here in the bottom of the 4th. I'd imagine we'll still be seeing their starting pitcher because he's in pretty good shape, right? 52 pitches for DeGrom through 4. He's all right. Has a few innings left anyways. Bottom 4. Bum, 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 bum. Green, Torque, and McKinstry. 3, 4, or 4, 5, and 6 for Detroit. We're up to 17 likes. That's pretty good. I appreciate that. 3 away from the like goal 20. If you haven't dropped one yet, consider doing so. It does help us out a ton. I appreciate you. Yeah, see you later, Extra. I already told you I'm not talking to you today. Take it easy, dude. I already said you're not welcome here. Green, Torque, and McKinstry. Green, Torque, and McKinstry. Dead old stream tonight. Not many people chatting. Not many people watching. Maybe just not the stream to do tonight. Maybe we end it. Get out of here early. Ball 1. People aren't liking the stream. Pretty clear message to me. The stream ain't going good. Ball 1. Called strike 1. We'll check how it's going in the 6th inning. Things aren't improved. I'm going to take off. One, 2 on Green. Ball 2, 2-2. Three, 2. Green the hitter, leadoff man for the 4th, bottom of the 4th. 5-1 Rangers lead. Hey, Riley Green will hit a home run. He'll join the party, making it the 6th one of the game. That'll be his 9th of the year, putting the Tigers down by 3. It's 5-2. After a homer by Riley Green, here's Spencer Torkelson now with nobody on, nobody out, and a 3-run lead now, or a 3-run deficit to overcome. Cool. Ball goes to left center. Does Torque go back to back? Oh, 2. One, 2. Damn, no one said a thing about the Riley Green home run. That's pretty crazy. Two. Is no one here a Tigers fan? Is that what's going on? Ball 3. Nice little full count. Way to battle by Torque here. Hello. 3-91 there. Torkelson strikes out, 1 away. Here's McKinstry now. Say that Carey is a top hitter. Yeah. Carpenter, yeah, he's having a great year. If only he could hit left-handed pitching, he would be one of the best hitters in baseball. But the weakness against lefties keeps him from being better than he is. He's keeping us. I mean, we're in this game a little bit. One. Ball 2. Three, 2 here on McKinstry. McKinstry strikes out, 2 away. Damn, dude, this isn't going very good for us. Only plus side is we're in the 4th and he's at 71 pitches. At he's going to be right around 75 through 4, so we're in good shape that way. Much easier to get after a bullpen sometimes. DeGrom's pretty good. Called strike. Swing and strike 2. Hell yeah, Brent. Hopefully it gets going. I hope so, Tom. I hope you're right. As he strikes out, we'll head to the top of the fifth. Tigers really having some trouble here. Top five. Well, hopefully it works, Neil. What's up, man? Nice to see you. Smith, Langford, and Seager, top of the order for the Rangers in the top of the fifth. We'll see how it plays. I'm guessing Gunther will stick in the game. At least that's what I would imagine anyway. I'm going to stretch out a little bit. I've been sitting down for like an hour straight. I stand up and get the muscles flowing again. Keep the blood moving correctly. Don't want to get any blood clots. I'm all cracky and poppy and shit. I hate that. Ooh. Top five, 5-2. Rangers look to expand. Tigers hoping to have another quick inning, but it'll be Smith, Langford, and Seager. I hope you appreciate you, Neil. It does help the channel, actually. Whenever you leave a like, it helps the channel tremendously. Oh, we're at 21 likes now, too. Cool. We hit the like goal. Look at that. Every like does help out the channel, though. Make sure you do one if you haven't. I'd appreciate you. Called strike one here to Smith. Hell yeah, Neil. And they get a little flare out here, a little pop out, foul territory. We'll head, that'll be the first out of the inning. Now up, Langford. Yeah, we know. Extra shots. Take it easy, boss. One 0 2-0. Three 0 on Langford. Looks like they're going to walk him for whatever reason instead of just fucking pitch to him. All right, though. Hopefully they come up and hit another 2-run homer on us, which is what'll probably happen. 3-1 now on a called strike. Three two. Another foul ball. We have another 3-2. Another payoff pitch. High-eyed. And they walk Langford. Yeah, they took Flaherty out. He wasn't pitching good. Anyway. Yeah, no problem. Swing and strike to Seager. I'm guessing this is going to wind up being a 2-run shot at some point. That'll be a called strike. It's 0-2. I mean, hopefully. Nope. I think that's the 2-run homer I was talking about. Oh, no, it'll be a double this time. 6-2. Yeah, we're going to lose this game. We keep throwing the ball right down the middle. It's not going to be effective. Here's Peterson now with 1 on and 1 out. 1 run across this inning already. Yeah, no, it's not looking good. Ball 1. Don't know why he threw that shit right down the middle. With an 0-2 count. He was just like right down the middle. Two 0. Three 0. One of those should have been called a strike. Maybe 2. Gotta love when Nido's catching, though. He can't do it. 3 0. Looking like a walk. Then we're going to have to sit through a pitching change. 3-1. Well, we're probably still going to have to, but no, it's not looking like our night tonight. 5 home runs is pretty hard to overcome. Or, well, 6 runs, whatever. Peterson walks. Here's Simeon and a pitching change. Let's sit through this. Gonna have to sit through this pitch and change. Doesn't look like it, Jonathan. That's all right. Can't win them all. Hopefully a bunch of our division teams lose today. It is a pitching change. God damn. Lee's going to come into pitch. This is the ghost of Cliff Lee. All right. We're waiting for Lee to come in. Oh, well, they're still doing the pitching change. I hate 2-out pitching changes. Always a bit of a bummer. I guess not a bummer. They feel like they take forever. It'll be runners at first and second. 1 away here in the top of the 5th. Tigers getting smoked down at 6-2. Not going their way. Yeah. Just fucking messy as shit today. Ball one. First thing he does is come out and throw a ball. Yeah, Naito is not doing a good job. This is every time Naito catches, we just throw a ton of balls for some reason. And 3 balls. 3-0. And we don't walk people like this either, so I'm not really sure why Naito, or why they can't correlate it to being Naito, not the pitcher. And he walked him on 4 pitches. Bases loaded. Here's Garcia. Well, this could get really ugly. One 0 with the bases loaded. 1 away. Swinging strike 1. 1-1. That looks like it'll be a sac fly. Runners from second and third advance, so they score. It's 7-2. Runner at third. First and third now with 2 away. Here's Carter, the 7 hitter in the lineup. Also, it's the 7th hitter of the inning. Ooh. Anyway, top 5. 7-2. Rangers lead. 2 away, though. Rangers sort of just teeing off on us. Ball 1. Two 0. Damn, we're getting squeezed on every pitch this inning, too. Like, is our catcher just not framing anything? What the fuck's he doing? And they get out of the inning. Cool. All right, 7-2 though. Damage has been done. I'm probably not going to watch the whole fucking rest of this game. Fucking boring and no one's really chatting. It's kind of dull in here. Naito, Young, and Carpenter. 8-9-1 for Detroit. 7-2. Bottom of the 5th. Yeah, I might leave after this half inning if our offense kind of stays dead here. I'm not too sure. No one's really saying much in the stream here, and I'm kind of bored. Don't really want to watch a blowout either. I don't really like watching them. They're very boring. Doesn't help when no one chats. You know what I mean? It makes it even the blowouts are worse when no one says a thing. 7-2. Naito, Young, and Carpenter. So we might make this our last half inning and then dip out after this. That'll give us about half the game done. So that covers us. Gives us 5 innings. Yep, good talks. Good talks. All right, Nido up though. No, I get it though. Most people are just listening along. It's a really nice day out. I appreciate everyone who's tuned in. It's just I don't like watching blowouts. It's very boring. I can tolerate the Tigers blowing a team out a little bit more, but it's not so bad. Still very boring to watch. 1-0. But if we can score a couple runs, get ourselves into the game a little bit more, then maybe we can stick around. 7-2. 2-0 count on Nido. Two 1. Three 1. All right, good start. Good start. Hopefully we can do something with this. Three 2 now with the bases loaded. For the leadoff hitter in Nido here in the bottom of the 5th. Hey, a base hit. Cool. Would be good, Monty. It would be good, man. But I'm probably not going to be here for much longer. Probably watching the rest of this half inning, and then I'm going to dip unless the Tigers score some runs. Otherwise, I'm good watching this. Here's Young. Tigers not coming back. Parley. That'd be cool if Young could bomb one. 1-1. You don't think so, Mike? Not coming back? Parlay's ruined. Doesn't feel like it. 5 runs is a lot. Ooh. Oh, it'd be his first MLB home run if he did. That'd be cool. Feels like it, Gibbs. It's not feeling good. Young flies out, 1 away. Fuck. I had with the Yankees and Rangers and the other with the Tiger. Oh, man, that sucks. Yeah, I think your parlays are cooked. Brutal. 1 on, 1 out for Carpenter. He's 2 for 2 with the home run. And he gets out. Oh, no, I think he just grounded into 2. He did. Damn, that's brutal. Oh, man. Top 6 coming up. It'll be Heim, Young, and Smith. Do I do the 6? Yeah, if the 6th inning goes quick, I'll do it. But if it starts to take a while to get through the top of the 6, I'm going to dip out. Typically, I stop watching blowouts. The Tigers are not doing anything, and I hate watching blowouts. I watch some of the 6th here, though. And again, if they do a pitching change in the middle of the inning, or if they do any of that horse shit, I'm leaving. I don't like watching blowouts. And it's been a really kind of boring ass stream. No one's really said anything all stream. Normally, it's not a problem in a good, fun game, but this is a boring game. Yeah, you can't win every game. Just kind of have to hope that a few other teams lose. Cincinnati's up 10-0 already in the bottom of the first. Am I reading that right? Since he's up 10-0 in the bottom of the first, yeah, I am reading that right. That's crazy. Cincinnati had a 10-run first. Crazy. Anyway, top 6. I'm Young and top of the order Smith, 891. Please be quick so I don't have to leave the game. Yeah, you can't win every game. That's the number one thing to take away. But I am taking off as soon as this game, if they do something to make it not smooth. If the top of the 6 takes too long, I'm going to take off. 100% leaving at the end of the bottom of the 6, though. Could leave before that, depending on how long this inning takes. Like, if they get like 3 hits in a row, I'm leaving. It's just like, all right, fuck this. I ain't sitting through this. Here's Chase Lee back to work. Ball. All right. What the fuck, dude? Seriously? Are we just getting everything called the ball basically now? Is it kind of like become for the Rangers? It's like don't swing or you're it's a ball. 1-1. Genuinely not too sure why the hell that wasn't called a strike. Been like fucking 12. There was like 7 pitches like that last half inning. It was crazy. 2-1. And Heim pops out, 1 away. Here's Young. Another Young. Jace Young flew out. Now here's Josh Young. No, I don't know. I think it's been. I think Dingler did the other day. And Josh Young has a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Smith. Called strike 1 to the leadoff hitter Smith with 1 on and 1 out. As McCullers got blown up, Jesus. The brothers playing each other? Yeah, the Young brothers. 0-2. Oh, 2. Fouled it away. We'll have another 0-2. Come on, double play. Hey, they get Smith swinging, 2 down. Runner at first. Here's Wyatt Langford. By the way, 100% I will be ending the stream after the bottom of the 6. So just as like heads up. And again, if they do a pitching change or anything stupid right here, I'm leaping as well. Not sitting through a lot more than this. I don't really want to. I'm not finishing this game at this rate. And again, I normally don't mind finishing like losses or something like that, but it's like this is a blowout and I'm kind of bored. Plus, I'm visiting family and everything like that for a couple weeks, so you know I don't want to like seclude myself away to watch baseball when I don't when the game's kind of like this. 2-1. Can't really give up 5 home runs. Doesn't usually work out so well for you. Or 4 home runs anyway. 3-1. Come on, don't walk him. He's gonna pitching change it. Called strike 2. It's 3-2 now. Fouled away. It'll remain 3-2 or be 3-2 yet again. Damn, that's getting pretty close, Jonathan. By the way, we'll get another 3-2 coming. Another payoff pitch. Runner will have to go back to first. Wow. Another foul ball. We'll have another 3-2 coming up. This will be the 9th pitch of the at bat coming up now. Another foul ball. We'll have pitch number 10 coming now. Quite the little battle here, brewing. And another foul ball. We'll get pitch number 11. The count will remain 3-2. What up, Kenny? Doing good, man. How you doing? And Langford takes strike 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. All right. All right. This will be the last half inning for me. We'll watch Torres, Keith, and Green. Then I'm going to get out of here, especially if the Tigers kind of stay dead at the plate. You know what I mean? It happens, Kenny. Eventually you get it figured out. Yeah, I guess. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure all that's going to happen is everybody gets out, but we'll see. Bottom of the 6th, 7-2. Oh, fuck. Not really. No, I'm kind of obvious, duh. Well, no, it's good to lose 7-2. Yeah, the fuck, stupid questions. Ugh. Torres, Keith, and Green. No, it is their game. It's just the umpires are counting the runs we've scored for the other team. I'm not sure why. It's every 40 games, your runs scored count for the other team. So we're actually winning 7-2, but because of the rules of the 40th game of the year, the 80th game, the 120th, and the 160th, our runs don't count for us. No, it's not our game. We're having a really bad one. I don't know. Ball two. You can look it up. It's pretty easy. You type in Tigers, just Rangers versus Tigers, and you find it. Reese Olson. 3-0. This umpire is shitty, dude. He's not giving anybody that inside fucking part of the plate for a righty, outside for a lefty. Very odd spot to just keep calling things balls. 3-0. 3-1. Yeah, I was gonna say the Reds went off in the first inning. They're up 10-1 after an inning or after 2 innings. Sheesh. 3-2 on Torres. And Torres walks. Oh no, I'm gonna have to sit through a pitching change. I'm not gonna sit through the pitching change. When they pull DeGrom, I'm gonna dip. I genuinely don't want to fucking watch this anymore. Oh man, why did they leave him in for so long? Pull him, make us all sit through a fucking 5-minute commercial. Fuck, what's the point of him even coming out just to waste time? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, you guys are making some good points that sometimes good teams lose. Yeah, yeah, that's sometimes what happens. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, you don't go undefeated in baseball. Correct. My favorite people are trying to like calm themselves down and rationalize a loss. It's like it's fucking baseball. Who gives a fuck? Fucking May. We could lose out the rest of May and I would feel nothing. God, dude. People panicking about losses. That's all that is. It's this whatever Kenny and Gibbs are doing is the same thing as panicking about a loss. Because you're like, well, it's okay. Good teams lose. Good teams lose. It's like, yeah, no shit. No one says the Tigers aren't a good team because they lost a fucking baseball game. Holy shit, dude. Some of you guys need to calm down. Don't know why every single person has to say that message. Oh, I'm freaking out because of a loss. It's okay. It's okay. It's like, yeah, no, yeah, we're 26-14. We're perfectly fine. We could lose 3 in a row and it wouldn't really mean much. It's fucking May. I've seen teams be good all the way through June, July. Just play good baseball. I watched the Minnesota Twins play good baseball till August last year and collapse. Them dudes had like fucking 81 wins and they just shit the bed and couldn't finish it out. And they had those 80 wins like before we did. You know, Strike one to Keith. Oh, I hate pitching changes so much. That took so much out of me. I don't think the Tigers are going to win the World Series this year. They should have a good year overall, but I don't think they're a World Series team quite yet. They're very young. And it feels like there's some holes still to come, like to fill in. But most of it's just in the minors, or it needs a couple years to kind of get caught up. 1-2. I made a whole bunch of people leave after I started insulting them for being. That's very funny. Good, I'm leaving soon anyway. I'm fucking bored of this stream. 2-2. Teammate doing shit at the plate. Unless they just start hitting all of a sudden here, which would be really nice. But very unlikely. Yeah, Kenny dipped. No, I'm just kidding. Kenny's probably doing stuff with his apartment. I think he's just fucking around. He knows when I do stuff. Kenny's not stupid. He knows when I say stuff like that. It's not at him. It's at the thing he said. Yeah, Kenny, I figured you were still here. I didn't think you'd leave. You're not a dum-dum. You have a good one, Mike. Hopefully tomorrow is a better game for us. It looks like Keith beat out a double play. Oh, no, he didn't. He got grounded out. Well, 2 down here for Riley Green. Not our night. It's not our game. Good teams lose every so often. Just not the. It's not the day. How many more different ways are there to say that? Just the way she goes. But yeah, I'm gonna be heading out. Not our day. Not our game. Rangers hit like 5 home runs. Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice little stream. I mean, I wasn't very fun to talk to, but I appreciate y'all coming through. It was always fun. Tigers don't got it tonight. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon we're able to take that. We'll be live for game 2, or for game 3, or probably. Bob Ball, it'll be 1-2. See you later, everybody. Again, sorry if I seemed a little caustic. I was in a very frustrated mood when the stream started because of a few things. Mainly one of my things broke, and it took me a while to get this all figured out. And it's just a blowout. I just genuinely don't care about the blowout. I lose interest and get kind of shitty. Two. Appreciate y'all as always. Hopefully you have a good rest of the day. Again, most likely we'll be live again tomorrow to finish the series out. Much easier. Hopefully we play a little bit better than this. Hopefully we're not so prone to home runs. Hopefully Flaherty isn't hurt too, because we just lost Casey Mize. If you didn't know, Mize is on the 15-day IL with a hamstring injury. 3-2, and down goes Riley Green. So we'll be without Mize for a little bit again. So that's pretty bad luck. And hopefully fucking Flaherty isn't hurt, but I'm gonna guess that he's gonna wind up being hurt. So I'm getting out of here. This is getting ugly. I don't want to watch a 7-2 beat down on my team. So I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a great rest of the your evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. Thank y'all for a fun little stream. Have a good night.